Greetings everyone. Let's get straight to the point. How many of y'all actually built your units that are not praised by everyone in the Genshin Impact fandom? How many actually bother to invest in someone that isn't a Ganyu or a Hu Dao? And how many of you actually would like to try, but don't, because you are afraid of wasting your resources on characters that may disappoint you as the result? This is a valid concern. When no one bothers to build a unit, they, of course, wouldn't know better, and will take other opinions as facts, resulting in the kind of nonsense that the Genshin tier lists are today.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
However, I would like to show you how sometimes the popular opinion is not really that correct as it seems. For this purpose, let's compare the most underrated unit in Genshin Impact with the most overrated one in their respective versions of the national team. We have a 4-star Cryo unit, the original member of the national team. The blue exorcist that a lot of Genshin players underestimate. And when I say underestimate, I really mean underestimate. And we have another unit, one of the 5-star Electro waifus that people hype up a bit too much. In an attempt to present fairness, let us set the rules of our little game. The character will use their best in slot 4-star weapons at R5. The other 3 members of national team would have the same build for both versions. The 4-star character must have their C6 while the 5-star can't go above C0. This is done because getting one copy of a limited 5-star is hard enough for a non-whale. On the other hand, 4-star units like Chongyun that were around since the very first patch and had their reruns quite frequently for the last couple of patches, are much more likely to be C6'd. In the current Abyss we are going against Electro Rift Hounds, which means their Electro resistance will drop after some time, giving Raiden an advantage for Chongyun's weapon being pay to win and her lacking a crown on her elemental skill. It's a little unfair to my boy, but if he is able to keep up with her, that would mean that he is actually stronger than many of you believe. So, this is my boy. He got a good crit ratio and some EM for reactions. He is using the Serpent Spine R5. And yes, I am, indeed, aware that this is a pay-to-win weapon, but it is his best in slot and is way cheaper than a 5-star signature weapon. This is on the same level as the Catch. These are his artifacts. 2-piece Blizzard and 2-piece Wanderer for cryo damage and EM. He is pretty easy to build. He is C6. And he is triple crowned. The original Gigachad of the national team, and the greatest exorcist not only in the lands of Liyue, but in the whole world of Teyvat. Chongyun. Next we have the Raiden Shogun. I did my best to get good stats. I believe this ratio is not bad. Her weapon is the Catch, R5. After 6 months of farming, I was finally able to get her a good 4-piece emblem set. She is at C0. I didn't activate her C1 and C2 for my own reasons. Her elemental burst is crowned and her skill is at level 9. I didn't level her normal attacks. The best sold character in the game to date. The Electro Archon of Inazuma, the almighty Shogun herself, Raiden A. A few disclaimers for those who needs to be told. All opinions are valid. You main whoever you want. I'm not calling any of these 2 trash or broken, because both of them are quite good units in the endgame. No more, no less. If you had any problem with my experiment, feel free to criticize me in the comments. If I find your remark crucial to my judgment, I am willing to try the same experiment once again next time. Okay, with that out of the way, let us begin. As we can see, both teams cleared the abyss at roughly the same time, with Chongyun getting there a second faster than Raiden while having a disadvantage of dealing with wolves that are weaker to the opponent's element. I did make a few little mistakes here and there in both sides, but I did try multiple times for each one to get their best time. I hope you find this video useful or thought-provoking. And maybe you would actually wanna try Chongyun National sometime. That would be great to see my dude getting some love and attention he deserves. See y'all later.